Hi, I'm Hannah Marks, and I'm the director of Turtles All the Way Down.
I'm Cree, and I play Daisy.
I'm Isabela Merced, and I play Asa.
I'm John Green, and I wrote the book.
I'm Felix Mallard, and I played the turtle.
Today we're with BuzzFeed, and we're all going to find out which John Green character we are, which won't be at all weird for me.
So meta. I'm excited because Cree and I have been playing at the idea that there's a John Green cinematic universe. We've talked about how these characters may overlap and show up twice, and I was in Let It Snow actually, which John didn't remember.
I remembered! What are you talking about?
So who's reading the questions?
Why don't we just go in a circle, starting with Hannah?
Counterclockwise or clockwise?
Oh my gosh.
I need to know these things.
Counterclockwise.
Okay.
Wait.
That's counterclockwise.
Counter.
Got an intellectual in our midst.
Oh man.
Is everyone ready? What's the best place to have a deep conversation? Poolside, golf course, your room, in the car, rooftop, or break room?
Okay, so is golf course during the day during a game of golf, or is it like at night, like sitting on the grass?
Absolutely. I think it has to be after all the golfers are gone,
Right.
and you sneak onto the golf course.
Right. I'm tempted to say rooftop more than
No,
anything
because
else.
what if the conversation goes poorly and someone pushes you off?
Right. I think I'm gonna say golf course because honestly, I've never been on a golf course. But if I was on a golf course at night,
Never been
with
on a golf
do I golf? Not me. Couldn't be
Cree,
me.
she gets to quick
John.
18 holes every morning.
If I was on a golf course at night with a person,
Go on. Walk me through the scenario.
I know. I was like, it also feels like it's in direct violation of like what the golf course wants from me.
Yeah, and you like that.
It doesn't want me to. It wants me to play golf as like a woman of means. It doesn't want me to like sit down and share. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Can you imagine how fun it was to spend 2 months with Cree? So fun.
That sounded real sarcastic.
It
babe.
wasn't. I mean it. It's so fun. You're hilarious. I'm choosing your room because it's my favorite place, and it's where I have most of my deep conversations with my one deep conversation partner, my spouse.
I would have to say in the car because I think best when I'm in motion. So if I'm walking around or in the car specifically, when I go fast, I like to go fast.
I think best when I'm golfing, apparently.
I've chosen rooftop, but I'm imagining like it's not like a nice like barbecue rooftop. It's like a rooftop that you're kind of not supposed to be.
Oh.
Where the best conversations are.
Which Taylor Swift era are you in right now? Fearless, Lover, Speak Now, Reputation, 1989, or Folklore?
I know all of them because my daughter is a massive Swiftie. Every day on the way to when I take her to school, she quizzes me and she'll be like, Tim McGraw. And I'll be like, and she'll be like, Dad.
So
Or
which
she'll
one
be
is
like,
Tim McGraw?
Set yourself up with that.
Yeah, you did.
Taylor Swift, the self-titled one? Oh, nobody knows. Oh, look at this.
So can you explain
All
to
right.
me what they mean?
Yeah,
like
so
what each era?
Reputation is like snakes, everything's black, everything's dark, like Taylor is done with people slamming her and she's taking control of her reputation. 1989, you know that one.
Out of
Lots
the Woods?
Pop bangers, that's in there. James Dean, bright red lipstick, all that jazz. Folklore, we're in the woods, we're in a cabin, we're making more like folk music. Lover, we are in love. We are feeling it. This is our moment. So I know what era I'm in. I'm in my reputation era. I'm done with this stuff.
I'm so sorry.
I am. I am standing up for myself. I am no longer taking anybody's BS. That includes large pharmaceutical companies.
Oh. And that's on TV.
Okay.
And that's on TV. I love you, John.
I love you too. I do hate tuberculosis. That's for real.
I'm going for folklore, woodsy and outdoors.
Oh, train, pause for sound.
I'm going for folklore.
That was great. That was great. That sounded brand new.
Yeah, because I'm feeling woodsy and outdoorsy. And
Yeah.
I'm also
3
gonna
times.
go for Folklore.
Are you?
Golf courses and folklore. It's the new Cree.
I'm in Fearless.
Love it.
Because I'm fearless right now. Choose a rare animal to leave everything to in your will. An axolotl. Also a tuatara.
Yeah.
Hint, hint. An Malay flying frog. Snow leopard. A panda. Galapagos tortoise.
These are all really good rare animals to leave everything to in your will. I am gonna choose tuatara because that's what I wrote in the book. Tuatara live a really long time, and so I feel like he'd have some time to spend that money.
For the same reason, I'm going to choose a tortoise.
Yeah, good choice.
Because that's
They
like-
live even longer.
This axolotl is so cute that I would just do anything for it.
Yeah, I have an axolotl squish in my house.
Like a squishmallow?
Yeah,
Oh,
like
so
a
does
squishmallow.
Alice.
An axolotl squishmallow? Sick. He's got good taste.
Sick.
I think I'm gonna go with a panda. Like, we all think we know them, you know what I mean? Because they're so classic, because that's such an established we assume that they don't need it, but maybe they do.
That feels very reputation of you and not very folklore.
I think that maybe there's a little bit more melancholy there than we think.
Their fame is the only reason they're not extinct.
Do you know what I'm
'Cause they have
saying?
no
That's so
purpose
true.
and no will to actually reproduce.
Everyone's asking
they're-
where is the panda, no one's asking how.
How is
Yeah.
the panda?
Yeah.
Check in on your funny friends, you know?
You can only keep one kind of soda, so pick one. Diet Coke, boo. Mountain Dew, boo. Olipop, whatever a triple boo is. Sprite, boo. Fanta, boo. Or Diet Dr. Pepper, the world's greatest soda.
Dr. Pepper no sugar is actually.
Dr. Pepper no sugar is good, but I like Diet Dr. Pepper because I'm old. so it tastes like my childhood.
I have a crippling Olipop addiction.
Do you really?
Yeah, I love it. It's
That's
so
how I feel
good.
about Diet Dr. Pepper. Maybe
Yeah.
I need to try Olipop.
Give it a go, man.
Isn't it
Soda.
probiotic though?
Yeah. I mean,
No,
that's
I'm
fine.
antibiotic.
You're fine.
That's one of my things.
I'm gonna say Diet Dr. Pepper because I don't want to be on John's bad side.
I guess I'll say that too, because honestly, I don't drink soda because I hate carbonated drinks. I think it's unnatural and disgusting, and I don't have a sweet tooth.
Wow, I loved you so much until just then.
I know.
Which Star Wars pairing are you most likely to read or write fan fiction about? Rey and Chewbacca, Han Solo and Princess Leia, Anakin and Padme, Finn and Poe, Rey and Kylo Ren, and I don't know who any of these people are.
Finn and Poe, hands down.
Tell me more.
I don't know. Cowards. We all watched those movies. I'm sorry. I have eyes. I saw the potential. I saw the tension. We didn't get to see that through, and
That's why there's fan fiction.
that's why there's fan fiction. I think it should have been canon. So
And erotic. I'm gonna
Alright.
go with Rey and Chewbacca just because it feels very Daisy, and I've read the most of that because
Yeah.
of Daisy.
right.
The most fan fiction I read when I was doing research for the book was Rey and Kylo Ren fan
yeah.
fiction. That's the biggest one, but the small world of Rey and Chewbacca fan fiction really fascinated me because a lot of it hinges on the question of Chewbacca's personhood and how we assign personhood in general, which
Right.
I got really, really far down the rabbit hole of when I was writing this book, so I'm gonna have to stick with Rey and Chewbacca.
I told Cree that she was gonna have to do Chewbacca noises throughout the filming of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
So she practiced for a good month
Yeah.
her Chewbacca noises, and I did promptly cut it out.
Fair is fair. I did prepare. I acted my heart out that day, and it was cut, and that was correct. Because
That was the right call.
it was the right call. Funny isn't funny in all directions all the time.
I remember it. I remember it, and I thought it was really, and I say this with a ton of love.
Okay.
I thought it was super passable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I thought it was workable, which is the nicest thing you can say about my performance in the film.
I was just gonna say that's my sweet spot, Jenna. That's where I like to live.
Asa, can you at least pretend to play?
Oh, God. I love that you
Got the
remember. I love that
inflection.
you remember my line.
I had to hear it like 20 times.
You remember my line. I didn't remember my line. The first time I filmed, they said action, and everything left my mind. Like there was, I wasn't inside of my body. And after about 30 seconds, I realized that I didn't know my line. Which, by the way, I still don't know until you just said it. And I'm like, oh right, it was Asa. Can you at least pretend to play? Do it in my voice again, because it's so humiliating.
Asa, can you at least pretend to play?
I'm so ashamed. Felix, what'd you choose?
I don't know who any of these people are. I know them, but none of them inspired enough passion to write a fan fiction about.
Absolutely searing in the Australian accent.
Yeah, I will say, all those names sound so good in Australian.
Yeah.
I was like, Anakin and Padme? Or as Isabella would say in imitating me, Anakin and Padme?
I choose Anakin and Padme. That was my OG ship. Padme is just beautiful. Natalie Portman's just beautiful. All the hair, makeup, costume, everything. And then Anakin's just fine.
You're not wrong.
He doesn't like sand though.
Doesn't like sand, it's coarse and gritty. It gets everywhere.
I was gonna say,
Wait.
you're a massive super fan of these movies. You pronounce everything correctly, and then you have a word-for-word memory of the entire script.
I think The Hinge was the fan fiction.
Okay.
They're making a movie about your life. Make an unhinged casting choice to play it.
This is great.
Wow, this is a
These
good
are great.
one.
BuzzFeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
Shrek, 3 kids in a trench coat, a formless blob, your least favorite sibling, Sophie the robot, and a trained rat.
Like Ratatouille style?
I'm gonna have to go with a trained
I'm
rat.
going with a trained rat. That's my secret now.
3 kids in a trench coat. That was a
I'm
close
against
second.
child labor though.
Oh, that's a great
fair.
point.
Yeah.
You're
we
right.
don't know that those kids are really
You were a child
enthusiastic
actor.
about doing
Yeah,
it.
so I'm against.
So you're against.
I'm gonna go with my least favorite sibling, who's also my most favorite sibling, 'cause he's my only sibling, my brother Hank. I love him a lot, and I think he would do a good job playing me.
I'm going with the formless blob, like that one Pokemon.
I have the exact same answer as John. Same reasons. Least favorite, most favorite, one sibling, my twin sister Jace. She'd hate it. She'd be good.
Yeah, I love Jace.
And Jace loves Hank. And finally, which of these famous artworks makes you feel something? Starry Night, Turquoise Maryland, The Scream, Girl with a Pearl Earring, Comedian, and The Great Wave of Kanagawa.
I like almost all of these artworks. I even have a certain respect for Comedian because it's a banana taped to a wall at Art Basel, and my wife, who is a curator of contemporary art, made a video all about it, and at the end of that video I was like, all right, I respect that. I still don't love it, but I get the joke. But I'm gonna go with The Great Wave.
You know, I generally love bananas and phallic art, but I'm gonna have to go with Girl with a Pearl Earring.
I'm gonna go with The Scream.
I'm gonna do Starry Night.
You know what? I'm gonna do Starry Night too. Oh shit. I'm Asa Holmes from Turtles.
Yeah!
Thank God.
And look at that, it's you. You really are Asa Holmes. I am also Asa Holmes from Turtles All the Way Down.
I'm
And it's true, I mean,
I am. More than any of the other characters in my book, so BuzzFeed, you really nailed me on that one.
you've often felt the odds are stacked against you. Maybe you have trouble fitting in, or you're unsure of who you want to be. Okay, drag me. However, you're the kind of person who always keeps trying no matter what.
True.
You also care more deeply than most other people realize.
True.
You're learning that you don't have to do everything on your own, and you can lean on the friends and family who love you.
True.
I'm Margot Ross.
Oh, yeah, you are. Yeah, you are.
People think you're an enigma, but really you're extremely guarded, adventurous and flighty. You cut people off at the drop of a hat. You often daydream about pulling a disappearing act and starting somewhere completely new. While you may be ready to move on, you're realizing that some parts of your past may be worth holding on to. I don't know, I hope I don't cut people off at the drop of a hat.
I got the same answer, and I think this quiz just knows I'm half Jewish.
I got Hazel Grace Lancaster. Fault in Our Stars. You've been dealt a challenging hand in life, and you're sick and tired of people praising you for being strong. You're consumed with concern for your loved ones, which makes you careful about who you let in. When someone does manage to get close to you, they can be assured they have a friend who will do anything for them. You're learning that loving people is worth the pain that may come from losing them.
Whoa, intense.
That is so on the nose, that borderline isn't fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was such a good book, though, this book.
Thank you.
Fault in Our Stars. Loved that one.
This guy.
Thanks.
It was fun.
Thanks, BuzzFeed.
Look for Turtles All the Way Down, streaming on Max, May 2nd.